Carlos Quezada will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Darren Garcia will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Henry Gonzalez will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Good pitch there on 1-2 as this is pulled down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 25 will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And a changeup here as this ball's grounded foul. Swing and a hard liner to center field. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And he's able to go with the fastball nicely there as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
Well, that is just picture perfect right there. You know as a hitter that you're going to want to make sure you hit it to the right side to get that runner to third base. But if you do it well enough, you get yourself a base hit to go along with it. Check it out. He lets this pitch get almost past him, but then he manages to still get good contact and send it into right field for the base hit.
Pedro Silva will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And a step off, and there he goes towards second. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
And that's a situation where a guy just gets a little too antsy out there. So, once they step off, he's left with nowhere to go.
Hunter Jackson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. On the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Number 25 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, number 25.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Come on now, Rip. Oh, big guy. Hey, let's go right here.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Harris has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Number 25 We'll lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, number 25.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
Hey, one time, right now. Hey, get a strikeout for us right now, baby. Let's go.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Late decision to offer at the changeup as this is bounced to third. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 1 error. Number 25 is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
And this is fouled straight back. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Runner breaks for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and he airmails that one right over his head. Luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance.
It's kind of a cold night, so that grass, it might be a little dewy, and that ball might have just slipped right out of his hand.
And the runner's coming home. Pitch taken for a strike. And they will put the tag on him. He's out stealing home, and this ball game is over. What a knucklehead move that was.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score.
Thank you for joining us here this evening.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. Number 25 will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Think he'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
1-1 on the way. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Oh, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. Here's another 1-2. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away. Reed Brignac will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Number 25 will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Here we go, boys. Hey, come on now, one time right here. Come on, let's get a hit. Come on now, here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's rare to see a Double-A guy with a slider this good. I mean, that thing is legit. That pitch alone, that might be enough to get him to the show one of these days.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on. Henry Gonzalez will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And that's in there, a base hit, so they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Robbie Waite will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Reading leads it 2-0. Number 25 will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Reed Brignac will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. Reading is out in front here, 4-0. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little.
All that I want in this life is the chance to do my thing. All that I want in this life is the chance to do my thing.
Yeah.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in the back of the spot. Let them get shot. Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day. This kind of life never just slip your way. I gave up taking carefree trips to the bay. Cali bound is cause I got a flip in LA. Paris bound cause the new video's on the way. No breaks for me, no vacations for me. I advance every minute, boy, I live it. Why start shit you don't finish? I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot.
Number 25 will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Find a gap. Okay, find a gap.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Splitter, 2-2.
Right, let's go, kid. Yeah, let's go, kid. One time, right here. Let it rip, right here.
Now a good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Jeremy Ryan will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Oh, now a ball headed for the alley in right center, and on the first pitch of the at-bat, it's going to find that alley for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Mark Feller will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Behind the runner to second. And now the runner's trying for third. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And number 25 will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home. The relay. And he is in there.
Boy, that's a tough time out there for your outfield to let you down. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play, and that was just a total lack of concentration. That's embarrassing.
Mark Feller will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he steps off. Runner's on his way to third. And now they've got a man caught in a rundown. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
And this is a helpless feeling as a runner. He's trying to be aggressive, but gets a little too over anxious, and they step off and nail him.
Henry Gonzalez will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? In time to first, and there are 2 away. Number 25 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you...
Yeah. Sound good to me. This sound hard. Something funky people gon' dance to. Give the record a second and a chance to. Hitting people like a scene of amazement. While they slipping back, my feet just planted in the pavement. Crumble like I never do. So now I'm looking dead at you. What are you gonna do? You listen to the knowledge of a scholar. You say how I breathe, tell them how I holler. I'm the E-double, and I proclaim my name. Straight up, good gang, peeps all game. I'm like a rhino, running through the roughest pack. They figure I'm the mic, so they step back. Breathe. The microphone is who lasts the longest, so who's the strongest. It ain't a game, it's plain to see.
And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Number 25 will stand in, and you see there he's been scorching hot these past few games. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And this is a major league pop-up, all right, way up there. Mendel is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Julian Padilla will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Let's go right here. Hey, place it first. Place it first. Hey, come on, guys. Here you go, guys. Let's go. Hey, come on. Let the big dog.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Hey, place it one now.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pin. Hey, get us out of here.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Number 25 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Look for your pitch here. Here we go. Here we go.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. Cleet Thomas will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, with one away in the inning, they're thinking they'd like to get a second runner into scoring position. And that was wishful thinking because a good throw takes care of him trying to steal second.
Ed Hessman will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Number 25 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far, and he gets ahead 0-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Padilla is going to have room out there as he puts this. Number 25 will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Knock it down. Make that right thing. Use it right now. Get your pitch. No one there, buddy.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out. Jason Gilly will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. Cleet Thomas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a move over to first. And now they've got a man caught out there. Oh, now with 2 men at second, this is a double play. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the...
The wind keeps beating on my window. I haven't slept all night. That drum just keeps on banging. They must be buzzing at the masterpiece in a hive. Tell me when the morning arrives. This place is just not for me. I say it all the time. My friends, they just ignore me. Tell me never mind. Wait till your life for the slow bill sunrise. Slow bill sunrise. Nobody cares or looks twice. Shine away in the morning. Across this place. Mountains made of meadow, meadow, meadow. Pocket full of yellow, yellow. Pocket full of gold, and I hope you find your dream. Yeah. Why did you say that to me? You know, baby, cruising, baby, talking crazy, what I wanted. All you got the ways you choosing, without illusion. Trouble, baby, how too subtle. Mountains made of metal, metal, metal. Pocket full of yellow, yellow. Pocket full of gold, and I hope you find your dream.
And now, your New Hampshire
Number 25 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second. Number 25 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, let it fly right here.
And this pitch is swung on and hit routinely on the ground to second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no run. Mac McDonough will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. 3, apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Number 25 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. And, low throw there as it skips right by him at first. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play. Cleat Thomas will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
You want to talk about having a bazooka for an arm. After watching the jump, I thought he had this base stolen, but this ball is on the money with some steam on it. He's out by a pretty comfortable margin.
Number 25 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Cleat Thomas will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
And that's a situation where a guy just gets a little too antsy out there. So once they step off, he's left with nowhere to go.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his...
She has a fancy collection, strange ones for hire. We've been laying traps all night, we're laughing mortified.
Number 25 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Number 25.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cousins is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 25.
Now a fastball driven on a line out to left. This is going to split the gap and get down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the two outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he lays off for ball one. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. A man at third with one away.
Let's go, kid. Here we go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, here we go, big guy. Wait for yours.
1 and 2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Fouled straight back. The next 3-2. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2. Reed Brignac will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Grounded softly to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Number 25 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
Well, that's a good pitch. Made him reach for that one, and when you make a guy reach, you rob him of his power, so this becomes an easy little looping liner.
Corey Brown will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware?
All that I want in this life is the chance to do my thing. All that I want in this life is the chance to do my thing. I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot. I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot, let them be shot. Yeah. And you don't just wake up rich one day. This kind of life never just slip your way. I gave up taking carefree trips to the Bay. Cali bound is cause I got a flip in LA. Paris bound cause the new video's on the way. No breaks for me, no vacates for me. I advance every minute, boy, I live it. Why start shit you don't finish? I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop. I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot, let them be shot.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Number 25 will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Number 25 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
A real good 3-pitch sequence there. Each pitch just took him a little bit further and further away. On 0-2, he's got to protect, and he winds up reaching for a ball that's clearly out of the strike zone.
And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the top of it. Number 25 will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
This ground ball is 3-2 right now. Hey, here we go. Hey, infield, knock it down, knock it down.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Come on, guys. Hey, let's turn it. Play 2 now.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Number 25 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game. Number 25 will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Pedro Silva will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Runner breaks for third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. Now they put the tag on him at third, and that'll officially go as a caught stealing there, and that's the first out of the inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see...
Take a seat, rest your weary bones. The secret safe in my hands.
International League action just a few moments away.
And now, your Lehigh Valley Iron
Derek Trejo will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. Here's one hit towards the hole. And the throw to first is in time, one gun. Number 25 steps in now.
batting ninth, third baseman, number 25.
And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, we got nobody. Hey, get a good one.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
On the ground to third. And he'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And how about that, guys? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. David Tejada will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And he continues to hit the ball well as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a throw over to first, and now they've got a man caught out there. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And again a throw, and they've got a man caught in the rundown. And And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Leo Castilla will dig in here with the bases loaded now. And their best opportunity yet to get on the board.
They've had a few chances and come up empty, so they can't let this one get away from them.
Now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he... Number 25 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. And there it is. With that swing of the bat, he's collected his first AAA home run. A nice moment for him, I'm sure.
You got that right, Matt. You know, there's nothing quite like circling the bases after driving the ball right out of the yard. And, you know, before he lays his head down tonight, he's going to replay that at-bat in his head over and over. He's one of their top prospects, you know, so this organization is going to look for a lot more of that from him.
Third baseman, number 25.
And this will be fouled away. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Crow comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.